What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Louisiana Outdoorsman. Today I'm in my truck. We're going to where my boats are located at, and I'm gonna do a little something different today. I know everybody loves the fishing, the hunting videos, which we got plenty more coming, but this is one of the ways to keep us doing that and to keep you doing it. I'm gonna show you how to change the lower gearbox unit in your outboard motor to keep you on the water, so you can make these videos, go out, catch a bunch of fish, have fun in the water, and you know, to cut the cost a little bit. So it's basically a do-it-yourself type of video or a how-to video just to help you through it, and hopefully it's helpful. It's very simple, straightforward, and I'm going to show you step-by-step how to do it. Well, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please comment, like, subscribe, share, do whatever you have to do to keep us rolling, and we can keep bringing you the content. But if this is something y'all like to do, you know, just comment and tell me you want to see more, because there's plenty of other things I can record and we can post up for you guys to show you just a little helpful hints on how to maintain your outboard, from water pumps, wiring, lower unit, gaskets, anything. I can just show anything y'all want to see, and if it is something y'all want to do, we'll keep on doing them. Well, stay tuned. I'll get back to you when we at the boats and showing you how to do it. Thank you. All right, guys, today we're gonna be doing a little something different. I know y'all like the fishing videos and everything, but we go to the behind the scenes you don't usually see that keeps us on the water, and that's the key thing that you need to do to your boats is maintenance. And today we'll show you how to change the lower end unit all and the gear all, and make sure it's just all lubed up, how to drain it, refill it, and make sure it's done right. First thing you want to do is lift your motor up to the highest position so you have as much room to work. Secondly, what you need to do is get your pan to drain the fluid in. Mine's a little dirty, sorry. And all you need is a regular flathead screwdriver and locate the drain bolt and the vent. Because when you pull the drain bolt, you have to pull the vent so a vacuum gets on the in the gear case and lets it all flow. So you just find your drain bolt, like here. Mine's right underneath, you see it. And you put your screwdriver in there and you pop it open. Here we go. We're unscrewing it. It's coming out. Make sure you don't drop it. So you might get a little dirty, but when you get this close, you want to pull it out by hand. Little gear always gonna pop out, but as soon as you get this vent off, now you can see it pouring a lot more, and there it goes. Just let that all drain out. So this is the basic things you can need. It's a gear lube pump kit. You can get this at Walmart or any marine store. It's like between $5 to $10, I believe I paid for it. And some Quicksilver, any brand you want, 90 weight gear lube. And as soon as this is finished draining, I'm gonna show you how to use it. But this can be used, this brand can be used in any outboard lower unit, which is Mercury, Yamaha, Evinrude, Tohatsu, Nissan, any of it. So I just got this one because Walmart sold it when I went to look for this. So we can use this one and we can fill them all up. We have 3 outboards to do. I'll probably just show 1 or 2 on cam because it's basically the same thing and gets repetitive. So once we get the gear lube drained out the lower unit case, I'll get back to you and I'll show you how to hook this up to fill it up. Okay, so we'll be taking the pump out of the package. It comes with a fitting, so you want to be careful that you don't lose that fitting, because that's for a Yamaha adapter only. So if you have multiple different, if you work on boats or you have multiple different motors that you're using, you don't want to lose this, because the Yamaha takes a weird adapter, and we're trying to keep that because I do have Yamaha for it. So basically, all it is a little pump like this. You open up your gear lube, pop a hole in the top, just like that, like so. This goes in, screws to the top. This one right here is a threaded piece of plastic. So what we can do is we can take this off, and you can screw that directly into where you pull the drain plug from your lower unit, and you can just pump the gear oil into the lower unit until it comes out the top vent. Then you know you're done. As you can see, we got it screwed into the lower unit. We're just gonna pump and pump and put that pressure on there until the fresh oil is coming directly out the top. You can see it's leaking down the lower unit right there. That's all new oil. So what we do is we take our vent plug, put that back with our screwdriver. Make sure you're not cross-threading or anything like that. These are cast lower units. So we got the vent back. We got to wipe it clean. Get one more, two more pumps. This is where it gets a little tricky. You might get a little dirty when you do this part. So you can hurry up and undo the pump screw right there before it all comes out. Find a hole and put your screw in there. Like I said, you will get a little oil when you're doing this. It's no biggie. Comes right off. Tighten the lower unit off. Bam. And just like that, you're done. Your lower unit's all finished. You got fresh oil in it. All the oil's pumped out. Just got to clean up. Get ready. And okay, I got the hood off the motor. On this particular outboard, it's been sitting for a while, so we want to freshen it up before we start using it. Put all new spark plugs. Very simple, pretty straightforward thing to do, you know. Got straight new spark plugs from the distributor from Mariner and Mercury. We got new gaskets for the O-rings because as it sits, the more it sits, the more it's gonna gunk up, the more it's gonna leak when you go. And we put a new primer kit on it. A motor ain't starting in 2 years, but doing these freshen up things will last forever. So that's just another quick tip on how to do things, especially on these old motors, and especially old motors that sit. Is when you get them back together, put some new gaskets on the carburetor, put you some new spark plugs, change the low end unit all, and you should be good to go. Like I said, the piston's pretty good, it pumps water pretty good, so if we do have any problems with overheating, I can go get to my local marine store, get a water pump for it, and I can do a tutorial on how to do that too, because it's very, very simple. And a lot of people go overpay for a boat mechanic to do it when you can do it at home with just any tools you have around. Most people have. So I'm gonna get back to you, put the hood back on this one. This one's done. I'm gonna go to the Outboard and the other boat we have, get down ready, because that's the one we're using in the catfish tournament coming up. Okay, second boat that we could do. This is actually the one we could take for the tournament, so I want to make sure, double check everything's good, because we're fishing all day and I don't want any mishaps to happen. So same general idea, different brand motor, but we could do the same thing. You lower your motor vertically, so it's straight up and down, so the fluid comes out evenly. Find your drain bolts, which on the Outboard is on the right side, and the vent is on the right side also. So you can find your drain bolt. You take your flathead, loosen that up, pop that gear all out of there, and like I said, you got to pop the vent out for it to come out fast enough. So find your vent, which is on above it, right above it on the right side, and you can see how much faster the oil is coming out. So that's all you do. Let it drain out, and I'll get back to you when it's finished draining, and I'm gonna show you how to fill this one up, which is basically the same general idea, and that'll be a wrap. All right, so now we got it drained. We can put our drain plug in here. Like I said, you put this down so if anything does come out, that's just a little bit of oil left. Keep it up. Get the pumper from the bottle of oil. Slide that on. That's nothing but a little clamp. Slide that on and begin to pump. The pressure of the pumping is overwhelming, and you can better pump some of that old gear oil out the top of the vent. And see, if you can tell, it's starting to come to the top. It's pushing some of that old oil out. All you do is to get as clean as the new oil you're putting in. I'm just gonna use the rest of it because I'm almost out, but looks pretty good right there. Take our vent plug, clean it off, put that back in. Take our screwdriver, tighten that back up, make sure that's tight. Go to the bottom, we can pull this off the tube so that's out the way. Get your vent ready, your drain plug ready, so when it comes out, you ain't messing with this. That all cleaned up. Pop this one off. That'll basically come out. Put the O-ring back on. Put your plug in. make sure it's tight. Clean it all up. Make sure it's not leaking. Get it all cleaned up just to make sure you check for leaks, and like I said, you can tighten it some more. It's all cleaned up. Just get it a little smooth, tighten it up above it, and you're done. Well guys, that's gonna wrap it up for like our little how-to maintenance your lower unit all in your outboard, especially if you're extreme fishermen or just outdoorsmen like we are. We are in the water all the time, and it's good to keep your boat and your motor maintained so you don't get stuck out in the water. And especially this one, because we got a tournament coming up that we plan on winning, and well, we're gonna try to win, and we just want to make sure everything's gonna go as perfectly smooth as we could that day, and this is just one of the things that helps it. If you do like these how-to videos, I can do segments like this between videos and show you how to do water pumps, spark plugs, clean the carburetors, rebuild the carburetors, or any small maintenance things that you can do at the comfort of your own home and don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on a boat mechanic, you know. So if that's something y'all interested in, leave some comments and we'll do that. And like always, stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode of Louisiana Outdoorsman.